Good evening, guys. It's up way too late for our mobile streams last night. We have a fun time, celebrate our sub badge here, and other great stuff. We'll get started here momentarily. Have a fun Friday and great stuff, fun weekend ahead on stream. So let's get started here in just a moment. Let the frame drop calm down. We have some streaming going on in the house right now, so we will do the best we can, but meet some Jurassic Park and go from there. But good evening, guys. Should be said. I will see you here momentarily. We'll get started and celebrate some good stuff here tonight. But good evening, good to see you. Have our sub badges, have our new follower emotes. Can only be used in my channel. Just added those. We're going to check them out here in just a moment. I will see you guys momentarily celebrating our new sub badge. There it is. See you guys in just a second. We made it. We'll be set. See you in a minute here.
Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. Won't you spare me over another? But what is this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me? When God is gone and the devil takes hold, who'll have mercy on your soul, Dad? No wealth, no ruin, no silver, no gold. Nothing satisfies me but your soul. Well, I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. My name is Destiny, and it is he. But what is this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me? When God is gone and the devil takes hold, who'll have mercy on your soul, Dad? No wealth, no ruin, no silver, no gold. Nothing satisfies me but your soul. Well, I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. My name is Destiny, and it is he. My name is Destiny. as me, but your soul. Well, I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, death. Oh, death. My name is Destiny, and it is he. Hush, child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down into sleep, child. The darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down into sleep. The sun will shape your belief, and you'll always know that your father's a thief, and you won't understand the cause of your grief, but you'll always follow the voices beneath. Guileless son, your spirit will hate her, the flower who married my brother, the traitor, and you will expose his puppet behavior, for you are the proof of how we betrayed her loyalty. Hush, child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down to sleep, child. The darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down to sleep. Guileless son, each day you grow older, each moment I'm watching my vengeance unfold. For the child of my body, the flesh of my soul will die in returning the birthright he stole. Hush, child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down to sleep, child. The darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down to
Alrighty, good evening, you guys. Here we are for a lovely Friday, looking good. Some good stuff here tonight. We'll take a look, get to our little Stegosaurus chapter in Jurassic Park, and hopefully let that frame drop continue to calm down here. 24% drop frames, but for now we are celebrating lovely 6-month sub badge. It's officially here in the works, so we have 1, 2, 3 months and 6 months, something like that. We have the 1 month, the 2 month, 3 month, so, and then 6 months. So looking good. Purple is officially in the works. Let's go ahead and add that to the family here. And the chill stone. We made it. I'm gonna let these frame drops calm down just a little bit, then we'll be showing our follower emotes all added today as well. Take a look at some fellow streamer emotes in the meantime. Pretty fun. And yeah, good stuff. Do want to thank though before we have the sigil right here. Thank you once again, yes, Marshmallow Fun for the donation last night. The sub for Alucard, the Prime sub 20 hours ago. Much appreciated with that. Lovely stuff. And then doing here late last night. And then we played some Marvel Strike Force other mobile games late into the night, into the early morning dawn hours. But from that, we did have a nice raid of the Sinning Saint with a rate of 7, and the follow from him and 800 it to me. So I want to thank them again. Thank you, Sinning Saint, for the raid. Fellow Marvel Strike Force player there from the UK. And he brought along with him 800 it to me. I apologize for the frame drop here. We'll be streaming internet issues here tonight, but we shall work with what we've got best we can. For now, though, let us add our purple lovely sigil to the Targaryen Roos family. And we already have 9-month sub badge next month already, too. So that is coming up very soon. But for now, we have our lovely purple. Let us add that right now. We've got our red, yellow, orange. It's time for purple to take its place here with the current 6-month sub badge. Me having 9 months myself. I almost have a bit more. Yeah, I'll wait for this frame drop to calm down a little bit. I know it is very spiky for you guys, 26%. It might not calm down on its own, is the problem. But doing the best I can internet. I just have to stream earlier, I guess, when there's not something being streamed. Wi-Fi. As it goes, or I'll just have to keep that in mind for the future. But for tonight, we'll have a fun little celebration. See how it looks for tomorrow. Maybe do some other IRL streams, mobile streams. We'll check it out. And back to main show, and hopefully soon. Probably stream Sunday, since I've not been getting too many streams this week at all. Really excited to pick it up, and especially with this recent developments, recent success and support, which is very lovely. So great to have you guys. Great to see you. Get to our Triceratops chapter here very briefly, very shortly. Let's go ahead and add our lovely sigil for now. Okay, let me take a look. Should be right here. We have purple sigil. We have it right here for you guys. There it is. Looking beautiful. Oops. The chat box yet again. Let me take a look at all these nice new follower emotes as soon as we have probably under 10% drop frames. We'll wait for that. Alright, purple sigil has made it. Join the family here. We just need to make a little more room with these guys. Shrink them down a bit perhaps for now. That'll look fine, that'll be fine. Purple takes its place as our newest addition. Soon to join them there on that side, but always celebrated here in its full glory. It's looking great. Alrighty. This one's, yeah, it'll be next to it there soon. Then we'll have our 9-month here next month soon. And then I'll be, yeah, it'll be that till 12 months. I will be making a little picture for the About Me section for all our sub badges so far, Dragon Champion status. Alright, looking pretty good there for now. Purple in the works here in the chat. We'll be showing these new follower emotes and all that as soon as we have some better frames. And we'll get some hunting a little bit here tonight. Plan to get back to main schedule, get to Dishonored for sure, Ancestors Legacy, and Hand of Fate 2. These great games I want to play. A little Shadow of War when we have more time, Witcher 3 when it feels appropriate too. Phasmophobia, maybe a little Dead by Daylight, Survive with Friends, Vermintide, stuff like that. We'll figure it out. But good stuff for now. Let's enjoy some Jurassic Park and keep it up as we can, despite the frame drop being terrible because my Wi-Fi really cannot handle just 2 streams at once for a movie and for live streams. So just the way it is, but no big deal. Just enjoy nonetheless and turn it off for Hunt playing tonight. If it does get a little too high ping for the game, we'll just see how it goes back and forth, and at least have a little introduction for you guys here tonight, and we'll get some good reading in and show the Hunt captures if that is the best option to make that room on the computer from last time. So yeah, freaking 600 gigabytes should be for plenty of captures for now and for new games, but not too many games I've been playing until I finish the ones I've installed, you know. Finish them a good amount, play them a good amount. Alternate as is appropriate. Thank you to Alucard, thank you to Marshmallow donation, thank you last night for a Sinning Saint with a nice raid on Marvel Strike Force, little chats we had. Good fun. Okay, looking good for now. Let's go ahead and get started then. For our Jurassic Park adventures. And then we shall get to some hunt, see how it looks, see if this frame drop gets anywhere reasonable. Otherwise, we shall certainly save the follow remotes for tomorrow morning or so. But they are there, they're ready to be used. It's just, you know, I like to showcase them, display them for you guys. So in the meantime, let's get one more little... Because I like to have a grand reveal or ceremonies about things like this. It's the first time having them part of here on the channel, and their first follow remote, so... Did our one on a new sigil there, which you'll see shortly. And a few other cartoony fun ones. Or we could just do an end of stream here tonight for sure, but they're pretty nice ones, so... In the meantime, let's just do one more nice Zelda and Jerry Mouse showcase from fellow streamer who played Super Smash Bros. Fun. Alrighty, let us enjoy. The chapter here today is called Stegosaur, not Triceratops. Sorry. We left off right here with 30% drop frames, but it's mostly about the audio right now anyway, so we'll make do, guys. We shall make do. It's internet issues, you know. Gotta be smart when I stream, when I start to stream. I just have to plan around it a little better. So now I know that. It's an official thing, efficient thing, so if I can start with low frames, usually it keeps relatively low frames. Doesn't spike too much, but when it starts high frames, it is very hard to get it to calm down sometimes. So it's a learning process, thing we're learning, so doing it all the time. We left off here, previous chapter of Control. It looks like the South Fields, Arnold said. The southern end of the island had more volcanic activity than the north. That means they should be almost to the Stegos. I'm sure they'll stop and see what Harding is doing. Alright guys, it is on here today for chapter Stegosaur. Here we go. As the Land Cruiser came to a stop, Ellie Sadler stared through the plumes of steam at the Stegosaurus. It was standing quietly, not moving. A jeep with a red stripe was parked alongside it. You remember that? Yeah. I have to admit, that's a funny-looking animal, Malcolm said. The Stegosaurus was 20 feet long, with a huge bulky body and vertical armor plates along its back. The tail had dangerous-looking 3-foot spikes. Oh yeah, remember that. But the neck tapered to an absurdly small head with a stupid gaze. Like a very dumb horse. And as they watched, a man walked around from behind the animal. Well, that's our vet, Dr. Harding, Regis said over the radio. He's anesthetized the stego, which is why it's not moving. It's sick. Grant was already getting out of the car, hurrying toward the motionless Stegosaur. Ellie got out and looked back at the second Land Cruiser, pulled up, and the two kids jumped out. What's he sick with? Tim said. They're not sure, Ellie said. The great leathery plates along the Stegosaur's spine drooped slightly. It breathed slowly, laboriously, making a wet sound with each breath. Is it contagious? Lex said. They walked toward the tiny head of the animal, where Grant and the vet were on their knees, peering into the Stegosaur's mouth. Lex wrinkled her nose. This thing sure is big, she said. And smelly. Yes, it is. Ellie had already noticed the Stegosaur had a peculiar odor, like rotting flesh. It reminded her of something she knew, but couldn't quite place. In any case, she had never smelled a Stegosaur before. Maybe this was its characteristic odor, but she had her doubts. Most herbivores did not have a strong smell, nor did their droppings. It was reserved for the meat-eaters to develop a real stink. Is that because it's sick? Lex asked. Maybe, and don't forget the vets tranquilized it. Ellie, have a look at this tongue, Grant said. The dark purple tongue drooped limply from the animal's mouth. The vet shone a light onto it so she could see the very fine, silvery blisters. Microsalves, Ellie said. Interesting. We've had a difficult time with these stegos, the vet said. They're always getting sick. What are the symptoms? Ellie asked. She scratched the tongue with her fingernail. A clear liquid exuded from the broken blisters. Ugh, Lex said. Imbalance, disorientation, labored breathing, and massive diarrhea, Harding said. Seems to happen about once every 6 weeks or so. They feed continuously? Oh yes, Harding said. Animal this size has to take in a minimum of 500 or 600 pounds of plant matter daily just to keep going. They're constant foragers. Then it's not likely to be poisoning from a plant, Ellie said. Constant browsers would be constantly sick if they were eating a toxic plant, not every 6 weeks. Exactly, the vet said. May I? Ellie asked. She took the flashlight from the vet. You have pupillary effects from the tranquilizer? She said, shining the light in the stegosaur's eye. Yes, there's a meiotic effect. Pupils are constricted. But these pupils are dilated, she said. Harding looked. There was no question the stegosaur's pupil was dilated, and did not contract when light shone on it. I'll be damned, he said. That's a pharmacological effect. Yes, Ellie got back on her feet and looked around. What is the animal's range? About 5 square miles. In this general area? She asked. They were in an open meadow with scattered rocky outcrops and intermittent plumes of steam rising from the ground. It was late afternoon, and the sky was pink beneath the lowering gray clouds. Their range is mostly north and east of here, Harding said, but when they get sick, they're usually somewhere around this particular area. It was an interesting puzzle, she thought. How to explain the periodicity of the poisoning? She pointed across the field. You see those low, delicate-looking bushes? West Indian lilac, Harding nodded. We know it's exotic. The animals don't eat it. You're sure? Yes, we monitor them on video, and I've checked droppings just to be certain. The stegos never eat the lilac bushes. Melia azadarac, called Chinaberry or West Indian lilac, contained a number of toxic alkaloids. The Chinese use the plant as a fish poison. They don't eat it, the vet said. Interesting, Ellie said, because otherwise I would have said that this animal shows all the classic signs of melia toxicity: stupor, blistering of the mucous membranes, and pupillary dilation. She set off toward the field to examine the plants more closely. Her body bent over the ground. You're right, she said. Plants are healthy, no signs of being eaten. None at all. And there's the 6-week interval, the vet reminded her. The stegosaurs come here how often? About once a week, he said. Stegos make a long, slow loop through their home range territory, feeding as they go. They complete the loop in about a week. But they're only sick once every 6 weeks. Correct, Harding said. This is boring, Lex said. Shh, Tim said. Dr. Sadler's trying to think. Unsuccessfully, Ellie said, walking farther out into the field. Behind her, she heard Lex saying, Anybody want to play a little pickle? Ellie stared at the ground. The field was rocky in many places. She could hear the sound of the turf somewhere to the left. There were berries among the rocks. Perhaps the animals were just eating berries. But that didn't make sense. West Indian lilac berries were terribly bitter. Finding anything? Grant said, coming up to join her. Ellie sighed. Just rocks, she said. We must be near the beach, because all these rocks are smooth, and they're in funny little piles. Funny little piles, Grant said. All over. There's one pile right there, she pointed. As soon as she did, she realized what she was looking at. The rocks were worn, but it had nothing to do with the ocean. These rocks were heaped in small piles, almost as if they had been thrown down that way. They were piles of gizzard stones. Many birds and crocodiles swallowed small stones which collected in a muscular pouch in the digestive tract, called the gizzard. Yep, like chickens do. Squeezed by the muscles of the gizzard, the stones helped crush tough plant food before it reached the stomach, and thus aided digestion. Some scientists thought dinosaurs also had gizzard stones. For one thing, dinosaur teeth were so small and too little worn to have been used for chewing food. It was presumed that dinosaurs swallowed their food whole and let the gizzard stones break down the plant fibers, and some skeletons had been found with an associated pile of small stones in the abdominal area. But it had never been verified, and gizzard stones, Grant said. I think so, yes. They swallow these stones, and after a few weeks the stones are worn smooth, so they regurgitate them, leaving this little pile, and swallow fresh stones. And when they do, they swallow berries as well, and get sick. I'll be damned, Grant said. I'm sure you're right. He looked at the pile of stones, brushing through them with his hand, following the instinct of a paleontologist. Then he stopped. Ellie, he said, take a look at this. Put it there, babe, right in the old mitt, Lex cried, and Gennaro threw the ball to her. She threw it back so hard that his hand stung. Take it easy, I don't have a glove. You wimp, she said contemptuously. Annoyed, he fired the ball at her and heard it smack in the leather. Now that's more like it, she said. Standing by the dinosaur, Gennaro continued to play catch as he talked to Malcolm. How does this sick dinosaur fit into your theory? It's predicted, Malcolm said. Gennaro shook his head. Is anything not predicted by your theory? Look, Malcolm said, it's nothing to do with me. It's chaos theory. But I notice nobody is willing to listen to the consequences of the mathematics, because they imply very large consequences for human life. Much larger than Heisenberg's principle or Gödel's theorem, which everybody rattles on about. Those are actually rather academic considerations, philosophical considerations. But chaos theory concerns everyday life. Do you know why computers were first built? No, Gennaro said. Burn it in there, Lex yelled. Computers were built in the late 1940s because mathematicians like John von Neumann thought that if you had a computer, a machine to handle a lot of variables simultaneously, you would be able to predict the weather. Weather would finally fall to human understanding, and men believed that dream for the next 40 years. They believed that prediction was just a function of keeping track of things. If you knew enough, you could predict anything. That's been a cherished scientific belief since Newton. And chaos theory throws it right out the window. It says that you can never predict certain phenomena at all. You can never predict the weather more than a few days. All the money that has been spent on a long-range forecasting, about $500 million in the last few decades, is money wasted. It's a fool's errand. It's as pointless as trying to turn lead into gold. We look back at the alchemists and laugh at what they were trying to do, but future generations will laugh at us the same way. We've tried the impossible and spent a lot of money doing it. Because in fact, there are great categories of phenomena that are inherently unpredictable. Chaos says that? Yes, and it is astonishing how far people care to hear it. How few people care to hear it. Malcolm said, I gave all this information to Hammond long before he broke ground on this place. You're going to engineer a bunch of prehistoric animals and set them on an island? Fine. A lovely dream. Charming. But it won't go as planned. It is inherently unpredictable, just as the weather is. You told him this? Gennaro said. Yes. I also told him where the deviations would occur. Obviously, the fitness of the animals to the environment was one area. The stegosaur is 100 million years old. It isn't adapted to our world. The air is different. The solar radiation is different. The land is different. The insects are different. The sounds are different. The vegetation is different. Everything is different. The oxygen content is decreased. The poor animal's like a human being at 10,000 feet altitude. Listen to him wheezing. Alright, quick stream test because I want to see how this 30% drop frames is affecting things. Let's take a look here. It's different. Everything is different. The oxygen content is decreased. The poor animal's like a human being. Seems pretty fun on my end, actually, despite 27% drop frames. See how it looks for hunt later, but I just basically come down to ping if the ping is really annoying or not. But I will be playing hunt more often on stream because I don't want to be taking all the way to the stream when it's one of my favorite games. So we'll be good. All right. Anyway, back to it. Sorry. And the other areas. Broadly speaking, the ability of the park to control the spread of life forms, because the history of evolution is that life escapes all barriers. Life breaks free. Life expands to new territories, painfully, perhaps even dangerously, but life finds a way. Malcolm shook his head. I don't mean to be philosophical, but there it is. Gennaro looked over. Ellie and Grant were across the field, waving their arms and shouting. Did you get my Coke? Dennis Nedry asked, as Muldoon came back into the control room. Muldoon didn't bother to answer. He went directly to the monitor and looked at what was happening. Over the radio, he heard Harding's voice saying, The Stego, finally, handle on, now. What's that about? Muldoon said. They're down by the south point, Arnold said. That's why they're breaking up a little. I'll switch them to another channel. But they found out what's wrong with the Stegos, eating some kind of berry. Hammond nodded. I knew he'd solve that sooner or later, he said. It's not very impressive, Gennaro said. He held the white fragment, no longer than a postage stamp, up on his fingertip, in the fading light. You sure about this, Alan? Sorry. Absolutely sure, Grant said. What gives it away is the patterning on the interior surface, the interior curve. Turn it over and you'll notice a faint pattern of raised lines, making roughly triangular shapes. Yes, I see them. Well, I've dug out 2 eggs with patterns like that at my site in Montana. You're saying this is a piece of dinosaur eggshell? Absolutely, Grant said. Harding shook his head. These dinosaurs can't breed. Evidently, they can, Gennaro said. That must be a bird egg, Harding said. We have literally dozens of species on the island. Grant shook his head. Look at the curvature. The shell is almost flat. That's from a very big egg. And notice the thickness of the shell. Unless you have ostriches on this island, it's a dinosaur egg. But they can't possibly breed, Harding insisted. All the animals are female. All I know, Grant said, is that this is a dinosaur egg. Malcolm said, Can you tell the species? Yes, Grant said. It's a velociraptor egg. Alright, on to our 6th control chapter. Just a frequent thing, I don't know why. I think it's weird, but it's a big theme, control. On to 6th control chapter tomorrow for Sub-Saturday when I do get some time after rehearsal or before I head out for evening excursion type thing. I'll probably go to... We'll see. Alrighty, good for now. Let us hop on some hunting, 28% drop frames. Looking forward to show those follow remotes at the end of the stream. Just because, and then we'll celebrate them more tomorrow with better frames. But let's go and get some hunts here, finish off our daily that we had for Hellhounds, I believe. Play some fun stuff. Get Mogan here, hopefully. I'm gonna hop in Dragon's Roar right now, so he can join me whenever it works. And we get started for some of that, guys. Alright, fun times, Jurassic Park. Very exciting time here with the lovely 6-month sub badge for you guys. Let's get some more late Dragon Champions and great time celebrating donations, other fun things. Fun celebrations because of it. And fun support, fun time channel. Thanking more subscribers individually later. Love it, awesome time. Love it in general. But for now, looking good. hop on some hunt. Have a nice evening. Get to more medieval fantasy fun, Dishonored fun very soon. Hand of Fate 2. Start Death of the Outsider for sure. Other great things. And we'll work with these drop frames here tonight. May go off stream to capture them. Outside of it, we mainly came to celebrate main things here today. It's the lovely sub badge. Really lovely stuff. So thank you for that. Lovely time. We shall be set for now. Alright, you guys, that beautiful purple time. Fine for that. Celebrate more. Alright, fine for now. Head on over. Friday action, fun adventures, you betcha. Purple sigil there. Looking lovely. Show those follower remotes later, and then I'll probably decide whether to keep them or just have all the sub badges as the follower remotes instead. I'm not too sure. We'll see. Alright, 5-star hunter, excellent stuff. Gonna kill those hellhounds tonight. Butcher bounty token continues. Do need to finish that. We'll probably be playing Sunday a lot to finish that. That'll work out fine though. 5-star hunter. We'll be playing with partners here. We had a good couple solos there the last couple times, but now it is time to get back to some partners. So, in the meantime, we continue to read Armored and the Monstrum. And play some trials as well. Why don't we just do a trial right away to get a little warmed up? Fun time of it. His mastery is always quite elusive. We shall be set. Take a look at those other things. We'll get to Armored here, reading it a little bit. And just give me one other second. Be good. Celebrating purple a little bit more. Fun stuff. And we are looking fine. Okay, all set then. Display capture on. No. I was wondering why it snapped back so quick, but that was nice. Alright, looking fine. Get to these other things soon. Get some more Armored. Let's check out the trial for now before we get some fun. Partner hunts and the rest. Gonna be exciting, gonna be great. Absolutely. Ooh, someone did little celebration things. That's nice. 11/11/2021. That was cool. Alright, fine for now. I want to get some trials to begin. 22 and 22 for both of them so far. And can also just explore this out. But we can always do sightseeing tours when you guys want that. Don't really feel like it. Let's get some more Stillwater. 1 out of 3, 1 out of 3. Yep, we have some one more 0 out of 3, which is the trial says my final 0 out of 3. Final one to finish on easy to get them all at least to the first level. Back to our follower goal up there. Enjoy some fun Dragon Knight Strength Champions on the left and the right. I'm gonna keep the champion goal at 50 because we were 10 away back in June. Back in start there, so 500 hours milestones. So. If we get that close, we can definitely make it all the way when the time is right. For now, though, appreciate you sticking in with that 25% drop frames. We may be playing a bit off stream here tonight. We'll begin you guys the capture soon. But tonight, we're just going to use little hellhounds, little more butcher tokens, play with some partners. And yeah, I think we did enough solo hunts those last couple times. I crossbow for 2 days. It's time to be playing with partners again. That was a great couple of solos, but we retired him. We lived the full life of that. It's time to get back to partners. So, in the meantime, we have trials. Oh yeah, random hunter. I'd like to do the legendary one, but we'll do that next time. Fort Karmic was rumored to host more than federal forces in the years since the war. The Knight Acolyte, defying an imperative from the Seer and the AHA itself, was driven to get to the bottom of the stories herself. Couldn't play as her, but that's alright. Buy her another time. Hint, think ahead. Get the hand cannon. Kill 10 armored, avoid all damage. 4 minutes. Medium, 320 for hard. So, we do have to kill the armored, either case. Get a So we'll go for hard at the beginning and adjust from there. Let's get warmed up a bit. Okay, last night, good fun. Glad to make it out there to Sal. Funny duo near me, making me kill the butcher on red. That was pretty stressful. They never actually came in, but yeah. Alright, silencer. Maybe traps as well. There's usually traps. No traits or anything here. Map doesn't matter. Got a few things. Flag, spike being offline. That's about it. Think ahead, it said. Oh, thankfully this one doesn't have the limited timer though. Those ones are annoying, the checkpoints with a small timer. This one is a bit better for not making you do it consecutively, but you still have to be smart. And fall damage, always difficult for me. These trials. One up the red barrel, but not really worth it. Shotgun. There's that lantern there too, but we'll figure it out. We play it if we need. Yep, there's no way I could avoid that damage, so just 2 more armored. Yeah, medium is a good one for this one for now, so we'll get medium. 2 more armored in 4 minutes for 20 checkpoints, so that is the challenging part. These are actually the checkpoints. Got him, right? Whoa! Get him. Oh, get up there. These trials really make you think differently than normally. Oh god, he's so fast. There goes my ammo, though. At least I don't have to banish them, too. That's another thing. Better than average. Oh man, alright, yeah, the checkpoints, yeah, they're done. Armored are done. They're just a nuisance now. So. Oh, come on. These heal you, but they don't stop you from burning and other effects. And it's advantageous to burn around the armor. I overthink these things a little bit. Okay. Let me, yeah, not even halfway done, so pick up the pace. In case they do me some weird routes, some weird loops. They do. Don't care about damage anymore, so... Ammo certainly did not last. No, it's not gonna work. Tricky gate in here. I don't know if this will help, but try it. Okay. So, he's standing right next to those flames. Look at him. My goodness. Alright, I think we got medium. Wait, time 4? I might only have the 15 seconds to get medium. Because, yeah, you still need time of 4. I think you start with 5. I have 10 seconds to get the last 2. I didn't even realize that. Where it is. Okay, that was extremely close. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow, the last second, man. That was the last second I could have done that. I guess they designed it pretty well. I played, but yeah, hard needed to be 320. So you need an extra 40 seconds saved for that and the 10 armor. And no damage. No thanks. That is good for now. But hey, those are our armored friends. Now we can read a bit more about them for you guys. Why not? Here in the Dragon's Roost, the best place to be on Twitch. A lovely place. We'll be doing some plugins some more. I've been taking it easy just on our just for our Discord lately because had a couple falling outs. No longer part of a couple Discords. People I thought were really some of my best friends are no longer in the community, basically. So that's just how it goes. We still enjoy it. Glad to welcome new members, new blood, if you guys like to come in. We'll still have a great time. In any case, we are live, fun stuff. Let's move on. Alright, on to our armored readers here. Armored reading. knight errant arrived dead on his horse. Let's read about this one. Proximity to... Yeah, we read this one. Such mutation must have a more significant purpose. I believe we left off there. Yep. Should be good. Manuscript translated from Voynich. Yes, Voynich again. We did learn about reference before. But Tamarat Scognamiglio di Service Diaboli. So read some of this. Alright, here we go. Let's see. The armored, named for their inhuman chitin, flesh dried, hardened, a hollowed husk of hope, a knight errant arrived dead on his horse. The Lord of Pestilence has stripped the walls of Dis of their guardsmen. Now the cursed roam the 9 circles free. Hell has been harrowed a second time. But the saved souls are not deserved to rise to heaven. To earth instead, to sanctify our hallowed ground with their satanic sentiment. Let's see, not bad. I've written thus far from the miser grunts and glutton meathead. Yeah, we'll read about. Didn't we read about meathead? It's hard to keep track of these. Nice if we could like ride on them or something, but I just have to keep track. Okay, fitting analogies. For beyond the walls of Dis is the refuge of the truly penitent, sinners of malice. A legend from my childhood, a Debtera, wandering the desert, is visited upon my tempestuous Marid, undeterred by the swirling smokes and sands, for he knows that it will pass. He staggers on. Yeah, this one quite more poetic than usual. The noxious winds rise to a tempestuous whirlwind. The man walks on, even as the skin is shorn from his bones. He arrives at a camp. The travelers recoil in shock. He is now clothed in light. He rests at the fire and recounts his tale. At sunup he finishes abruptly, for he has turned to stone. How about that, huh? Checking our new channel roar, we have Dragon Knighting for 3,000 Dragon Standards. A nice new one there. We shall hopefully be giving Moog that tonight if he comes in here shortly. Give him a nice little surprise for that. We shall see. Okay, turn to stone. The legend is true across the world, even here. There's an old tale of fishermen who sails deep into the Gulf to catch a great fish. Pretty interesting. All right. Let me read that again. The legend is true across the world. Even here, there's an old tale of a fisherman who sails deep into the Gulf to catch a great fish. He fights it for 3 days until it comes close enough to spear. On the journey home, sharks eat the fish. The exhausted man returns with the bones, which are large enough to impress the other fishermen. He has nothing but glory. Did I read that? I really do not remember reading that. That's funny. Well, you know, I was kind of sidetracked. So here we are, focusing good stuff. Turn to stone. Nothing but glory. Stubborn, resolute in the face of death. Vain, glorious in his onset. These are the traits that raise men and women to great feats. Then doom them. These are the raw virtues and sins of those who are made armored. Indomitable will that in death catalyzes their petrification. A curse and a blessing, for the hardened chitin is at the mercy of our own hellfire. A spark of ignition enough to set it ablaze and burn the will out from within. I wonder why they're so flammable, but just their material, I guess. Alright, chippings from the New Orleans True Crescent. Next time. Let's get some more trials for now. as we await Moog or other friendly hunters, because I will be picking other days probably when I have earlier time. I actually feel like, you know, playing more to get more hunters, more partners and such. Alright, so we're trying to perfect these at this point. Let me do the ones I enjoy first, I think. Yeah, meatheads, carcass gunrunner. Yeah, let's at least get our proper skin here. Beast hunter would be kind of fun, I guess. Beast hunter for meatheads. We'll just take a break between every one. Pick a new hunter, I guess. Whatever seems to fit the fit the one, even though it's not the actual character it's about. Like this one's about carcass gunrunner. I can play as him, but just do beast hunter is pretty good. All right, so last time I got 3 meatheads, 5 minutes. Need 8 meatheads. Avoid poison damage. Let's see if we learned anything since last time. If not, we'll keep it at 1. Try another. But yeah, next, now that we've got 1 out of 3 for everyone until the DeSalle levels come out, we'll be trying now to get 2 out of 3 for them all. And yeah, excited for some partners tonight because that was enough solos for now. Let's enjoy some other partner play with these good loadouts, good hunters. There's so many traits and stuff anyway that don't really complement solo very well, so a lot of the game is meant for partner play. It's a good solo here and there, but Winfield Swift, and be careful while you step. Avoid poison damage. And the only extra requirement is all damage, so really not too bad if we can just keep our footing solid. We have Winfield Swift with levering, remember that. Just the regular Nagant with fanning, right? No, it does not have fanning. So, heavy. Well, there goes the damage. So. But I need the medium, so as soon as I take poison damage, gotta replay. It's an easy one to replay because you can die so quick. And there's no consequence to dying in trials, obviously, so. Let's see what else here. It'd be funny if that actually cared over your other stats. Not like I would really care that much, but it's an easier way to replay it than to actually leave the mission. Alright, so several strategies here, but yeah, the poison damage is the main avoidance. Avoid any damage, I'll do it as long as I can, but that's a tall order when it comes to all these grunts. And it says watch where you step, that means the leeches. That's a reference to the leeches, obviously. A heavy knife, be pretty tricky to use. I'll say that for grunts, I guess. Keep the meatheads at a distance, because I can't really plan the inertia and the timing of the swing that well. Pretty hard to do, honestly. Because they can hit you several places, see? They can hit you several swings. They don't really have to be directly lined up on you to actually kill you, so. Now that we've established that, it is just too hard to avoid them in close quarters when they're that riled up. We can also use the poison bombs, but we'll try to use the area to our advantage, of course, as well. This is some tricky challenges, guys, but I'm trying to get more than the 1 star now. It'll be harder than it was, of course. We stand near the barrels. Very easy to. How did that ignite? I was so far away. Oh well. Every time we kill one, it'll spawn more grunts too, so I'll turn up my volume at some point, because I have pretty low volume right now. This is the game meant to be played with 0 ping. It's so nice when it's like this. Alright, the poison bomb for here would be good. Oh, there goes the damage, but at least it didn't poison me. Should I just pull out the knife when I'm trying to avoid the leeches, because the melee of the guns are not as reliable. Tough bastard, yeah. You can't get out the door, at least. Does that help? One more swing could have killed him. Only turn 1 at a time, I guess. Alright, then. Here too are an officers. So God, but gotta work with what you got here. Try to see the Winfield. Oh yeah, it's the Swift, so really you're meant to use that. Choose. Keep that up. Should be alright. Medium here. Ow. These are the only medkits we're gonna get also. My repeater's on too. That's good. Sometimes I really overcomplicate these, and there's the timer, so doesn't get much favors. Side again. Poison. Well, I need to avoid poison damage. Thankfully, there's a little range on that bandage. Wow. There's some interesting challenges. Quite challenging. Some more zombies. Too early for that one. Really takes more damage to blunt or melee. I'm always forgetting that about me. Gotta read that again. Oh man, the last bar, not looking good for a minute 20 for another 3. Thankfully they did add a lot of extra med kits here. That's one thing. Leeches. Crazy times. All the way around to this. This is intense, you guys. One more after this. I don't know. It's going to be really close. Got time to stop burning. Might have to. The leech got me. The leech actually got me at the door. And the fire didn't do anything to it. Wow. Very close there. I have a little insight, little advantage from the last time. Yeah, like it said, watch where you stand, you know. I just did not expect it to be at the door that fast, so keep that in mind. They are very sneaky ninja leeches. They don't really care if you're on fire or not. It's poison you. That's pretty intense. Alright, well that's a quick one. Avoid. Oh man. Yeah, that time they're just weird space. I'm learning, you know. These trials. And the rewards are just a little extra fun. I mean, it's good fun in any case. Alright, computer officially feeling the heat. Turn that fan on. Okay, guys. Okay. Insane. Already wasted half a minute here, so. Alright. Pretty good challenge. I mean, it really teaches you some other patience and such. Lots to be done here. Okay. Once you start throwing, you can't stop, is the tricky thing. Yeah, I'm not sure if this one's very worth it. Not so much. Alright, so I need some other approaches to deal with them going inside. Maintain some focus here. It's just when you have 5 minutes to do it, you really have to get the momentum going. Keep spawning inside, so you just have to figure it out. Of course. Whoa. Strategies. No, no, if he runs right at me. Jeez. Oh, man. Pretty crazy. Stuff for the weekend. Yeah, I was so close earlier. I just gotta back to the good. Never mind. Bam! Dangerous barrels. Jeez. That is a lot of damage. Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta work out the kinks before we do any actual hunts here tonight. Definitely. Oh, my goodness. Oh, freaking zombies are on me right away. I'm supposed to do with that, you know? Quite in range, yeah. Freaking tough. It's honestly pretty tough. Look at that. Still goes down. Alright. Let's see if I really want to stick this one out again, but we were so close earlier. So on the last one there, it's looking great. The leech got me in the door. That's cool. And I missed that one somehow. Oh well. That's part of the nature of trials of hunt. Make it a little tricky. Tricky indeed. Got to be good. Got to be pretty good. Clock. See that? Oh, can't see. firing pretty accurate when you have good ping. Ping is so much different in Trial. Oh, look at that. That's what I killed. Oh. Trying some other fun out. Celebrations tonight, guys. Now you can shoot him twice, but it seems like a thing to do when you can time it out. So get out of here. Busy with this guy. Cartridges. Alright, well, halfway. Can still do this. Just gonna use the barrel now. That works, hopefully. Just use the tools at our disposal. Side again. I keep forgetting to open that door, but back and forth so much. Hit the chain. The chain. Fragile as it gets. Frustrating. Wow. Now we know chains explode poison bombs and probably dynamite too then. I mean, it doesn't explode it, but it would stop it a little bit. Huh. Didn't really think of that much. Plenty of chains in the game. Alright, well, it's more obstacles. What do you do? Stop that. Alright, I'm gonna open the door this time because we got plenty of problems. I couldn't quite hit him, I don't know. It's hard sometimes. Just gotta shoot him, I guess. Meleeing them, precarious. If you don't have it exactly lined up, it's not always reliable. Pretty crazy, guys. It teaches us good humility, patience, dedication to not giving up, even if you failed the last hurdle. Back to playing trivia earlier. Some silly questions. I don't consider myself a trivia master by any means. Poison, let me open this door so I stop forgetting. Okay, door here. There we go. Barrel right there. Launch there. And another death barrel, man. Why? The craziest chain reaction in this trial. But they did hide extra medkits to compensate. Freaking leeches. Oh, there's a barrel right there. Oh. Well, the right no physics that one, but man, the chain reactions are rough here. Oh, okay. Glad to get medium on this one. Hard, I can also see getting done. It's just a matter of being fast enough. Wow. sound on. Better. Zombies in the freaking bar. Yeah, I'll start turning up my volume a bit. That'll help. Definitely helps to have sound. The main problem avoid damage is to avoid the freaking barrels here. It's because it's getting multiple at once, that's why it does so much damage. But yeah, that's the real challenge. More than the zombie. With fire, I meet my nemesis. So crazy. Yeah. Alright, wow, it's on fire too. Lanterns in there. Alright, all the way over there. Other side of the place. Oh, still have stamina, of course. Okay. Not health anymore, just trying to get the final four now. Go for that hard mode when we're really wanting to challenge yourselves. That'll take avoiding all the red barrels. I guess you could just not shoot them, but some advantage. Alright, 3 to go. As long as we avoid the leech. This time I'll use this early so I don't get tempted to mess it up again. Banish. Come on, banish. Poison all over the place. Really doesn't take much. That one was looking good too, but just can't avoid that. Not with my playstyle, I guess. Alright. See what else. Fire spreads, yeah. Generator might help, honestly. Can't really be much harder this one. Let's see. Gotta stop poisoning this place soon. Frisky zombies. There's the lights. That one is so precarious. Look at all the chain reaction. Yep, there he goes. Oh man. Imagine the game was actually this smooth though. Really dynamic. I mean, on stream or off stream, it's never as smooth as Trials. Practice, of course. Oh, poison bastards. Dynamite would be a lot more helpful. Door. James Bond in the bayou. Pretty insane. Got poison cloud to deal with again. Try to minimize that. Hello. They're still able to hit me here though. Leeches can't, but he sure can. Tim can hit that lantern, but then he'll just block it from him. Wait till that cools off. Look at these giant cartridges. It's interesting. It'll cool off eventually. Oh boy, alright. Chain reaction. Get around, I guess. Woo. Man, this is a much more fast-paced game than usually, you know, because one thing, the frames are great, the ping is great. Can actually move properly. Makes a big difference. Barrel there. This way, you brute. Doesn't want to come in. So much guesswork in the game, though. It's like, where are the sounds coming from? Oh, man. One to go, guys. Shit. It's all over here. Inside again, of course. Watch the freaking zombies. Watch the leech bastard. Oh, man, they're swarming me. He almost hit me there, but we got hard. For all our efforts there, we did end up with hard. We never have to revisit that one again. Very nice. That is worth some hype in the chat, I would say, guys. Wouldn't you? Oh, man. They made us work for that one, but it was interesting. Dynamics, I'm really enjoying the frames and the ping. It's just the ideal, ultimate way it can be, so that certainly helps. We got it, though. Very glorious. One of our first hards, because they really do mean hard. Say that for most of these aspects. You just got to really be straightforward, quick, and efficient. You can't really drag it out or think too much about it, even, you know? You just got to use all your instincts, all the things you've learned so far in the game. About 400 hours for me, so... Oh, that's pretty good. Zombies still die. Good stuff. That was fun. That was a good one. There's no achievement to get all trials anyway, so we're not really worrying about that either. Just some extra stuff, some extra rewards, extra skins for that final achievement here. Get some more active partners, though. So I'd rather not play with total randos, and I like to do the Discord randoms when I'm off stream because the ping, you know. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, what else we got for now? Nice job to Beast Hunter there. We'll stay as him for a little while, I guess. Alright, we got Marshall Brewer Emulators. Yeah, that one is tough. We'll see about that later. Concertina Armored. Let's have some other time with Armored. We're reading Armored. We'll continue to read them after some of this. But we're on a roll there after that. Somewhat, more or less. Alright, can't rob empty graves. No one knows if the Bone Doctor's powers are real or just smoke and mirrors. This clears the amount of bone used in his rituals and where he found it. Bayonet, the Concertina Armor. We do not have Bone Doctors, so Beast Hunter be good for now. If I stay true to the characters it's actually about. Yeah, so we have these claw weapons, but we can't take any bleed damage for... Don't I have easy for this one? Yeah, I have easy, but going for a medium. We got fanning at least. why does it give you these spiked weapons just for zombies? Traps too. It's weird. And we have to banish them. So 9 to go. That's not too bad. I'll save the ammo for when I need it. Yep, can use the spiked weapons for them. But I believe if we melee them at all, it does bleed. Let's check it early, I guess. Yep, if we melee them at all, it counts as touching them. Even though you have a large bayonet, you still touch them, I guess. I mean, I can understand the claw, because it's pretty short, but that's a pretty short claw, such as we got on new bone shard. But the bayonet's pretty long, wouldn't you say? Seems like you'd be able to keep them at a distance for that. I guess not, though. Yep, you touch them at all, guarantees bleeding. So I just wanted to make sure. I mean, I was pretty sure about that in the first place, but... Did they already have medium? No. Just going through the stars there. Alright, so 10 to go. Yeah, for the most part, if we can avoid bleeding damage, we can also avoid any damage, so... Step in the fire. It's right there. Step in the trap, that'd be the most embarrassing. Remember, I'm putting them in the middle here for zombies, other traffic. Alright. Well, can't use a knuckle knife either, so we better just knife the zombies and save the bullets for the target here. Make it convenient, whatever I was using last. So we really don't need the knuckle knife. I think of it as just extra that does not need to be used. Wow, he's far away. Okay. Come on down, buddy. Trust myself to jump over bear traps in this situation, so it's a lot of those. Down. Zombies do their thing. Get them in the fire. Yeah, that is ideal. There's bullet rubber? No. So better not do that. Still makes a plunge for you. Oh man, pretty sophisticated stuff here. I'm trying to hit it. Back up top. These extra bear traps don't make too much difference. Running through the fields. Can't take fall damage either. Shot. Trying to be the greatest marksman on here. The knuckle knife uses less stamina, maybe. Let's see, the claw and the knuckle knife. I think it is a little. Yeah, it's less. Okay, that's the advantage of the knuckle knife. Holy shit, they are relentless. Man, that's rough. Stamina, man. God. Some ammo for sure. Oh, hello. Whoa, it blew him all the way downstairs. They do ragdoll more often now. I don't know. Just in trials they can afford to. So be sure to be out of range. Well, you didn't help me at all. You didn't, freaking blast on one to go. Shit. And that's another hard for the books. Whew. Good hype there. Purple sub badge, my purple name. Yeah, it's the only time I'm gonna have purple sub badge with my purple Twitch name. Just noticing that. We'll get it end of next month. I mean, it's December, so we'll see when we want to get it for next month. But 9 month sub badge. From 8 month sub badge to 9. The colors all lined up. Not spoil it for you guys what it will be because I'm excited to reveal it. Goodbye, Bat, but I know after purple will indeed be next color here. Yep, I know exactly what that and the one after that for 1 year. They are both set up. We'll have them in due time. Alright, trial complete. Another hard done. Good progress. Good couple of hards here tonight. Let's read some more Armored. I don't know, we might have to switch games till Switch comes online. Okay. Special night celebration Friday night. But we got some good trials. Good stuff. All right, let me. Yeah, it's a good time to read more of the armors if you guys want. Keep trying fun trials. Let's see what else here. How do you look at the other trials? Showing that one. If I notice our Discord link is guts with a Z. It's interesting though. Okay. Good stuff for that for now, guys. Enjoy, good fun. Oh, for sure. Then we got hive checkpoints. We can wait a bit for those. This was the head yeah, remember the exact area there. Makes it easy to see where it is on the map. Or wave trial. What does it mean? Wave trial. Differentiate these. It just says wave trial for all. Alright, at the chapel. This was the emulators and hellhounds. So it was really crazy. Oh man. I just could not get that medium for some reason. It was so intense. If it's the one I'm thinking of, which it is, yeah. Checkpoints. Anything else you want to try for now? Stillwater Bayou. Let's see. 3, that was the checkpoint as well. Sniper 1. Checkpoints. 6 hives. Avoid poison damage. Maybe I remember this one is really tough. Yeah, the pistols and the doctor. Maybe I'm a little smarter about it now than I was. It's pretty hard on easy as I remember, but hives are a different animal what we've been fighting so far. Hellhounds and emulators too. So maybe we should just stick to armored and meatheads for tonight. I don't know, but that's pretty good. We got up to 26. We have a couple more here. 26 for Lost and Delta. Yeah, if we do more armored or meatheads, that's at least what we've done so far. I remember this one, yeah. Alright, we could try that again. Remember, it's pretty good. This is for Harold Black. Okay. Yep, this one pretty intense. Worth a shot. I believe you have the Nagant, oh yeah, the officer. And something else. It's the Mosin Obrez, maybe. They'll tell us here. And we can decide if that's really worth it. Audio looks good. The frame drop did calm down a little bit. I know it's not been ideal tonight, but it's okay. Alright, so we've got a crossbow explosive and the officer, I think. Wait for groups, it says. Yeah, Harold Black going crazy. Let's take a little look. I suppose, yeah, officer, remember that. Did this one pretty recently. It says, yeah, wait for target groups. Avoid any damage. That'd be a tricky situation. Bloody impossible. Alright, so if you don't get them in the right area, we'll just have to coordinate it somewhere else. Shall see. Give me the 2 foot this time. Not this time. Shoot through your leg. It's tricky. There goes the damage, so it doesn't matter grunts anyway. Wow. Freaking fall damage. Ah, kill him. Yep, I already failed actually. You don't have too much time, it's only this amount of time. Well then. Okay. My mouse actually lost battery. That happened at some point. Wait, no it didn't. Has lasted a long time. Impressive. Bleeding damage. Join the holy Alright, so this one gonna have to be smart positions and enough ammo for now, so I'm just gonna at least use the crossbow bolts to start. It's not like we ran out of ammo yet, so there's only 10 of the armor, so the grunts afterwards. I save the last armor alive, and then I go for the grunts, but they just chase me so much that it's difficult. Wow, he had a long hearing range there. Barrels, scale some tuna traps on them. Less zombies this time, that's nice. Didn't speak too soon, but that definitely makes it easier. hard time aiming sometimes. The hat, you know, it's the hat. It throws me off. Really. Here they come out of the swamp. Broke the freaking lane. Set them on fire. Yeah. Alright, we'll go for medium for now. Lucky with hard so far tonight, but so mean I'm gonna keep that up. Go for that medium, please. Some more extra ammo, one more to go. Medium's good for now, you know. Just damage in silly places that I didn't have to. I don't know. Should have a knife. Yep. You have knives. He almost hit me there. That would have been it. Pretty crazy. Pretty close. Alright. Go for that no damage in the future. Look forward to finishing that. We'll read more Armored soon as well. Nice poem there for a good bit. Alright, well, I was hoping to get some main bounty hunt tonight. Just does not look like quite be able to this time, but I have hope for the times and play off stream too. Really feel like it tonight, obviously. Didn't get to the friends, so just how it goes. Alright. Tough time, but be good. Relatively fun there. Well, we got a nice roster lined up, in any case. Fun trial rewards, but yeah, I do need to finish that Hellhound daily, so much to be done about that. Gotta finish that, so we'll get to that solo after all. Saw the torch of the crossbow. Make sure no one else online. Send out some messages. Those who might respond. And yeah, back to the Discord soon. Make more partners there. Tough time. To be good. Alright. Fun with that so far. We got a couple other hunters for later. Let's go ahead and do another crossbow wheeler for now. Pass on that torch. Could just use her. I'll go with him for now. Take off that piece of crap. Some better stuff, hopefully. Alright, crossbow and officer instead of the Lamat this time. Guess I'm going for it because I did want to finish those Hellhounds. Better bring a silence, actually, but just shoot the officer, I guess. Some explosives, we'll save that. Got bloodless, case, tomahawk, just extra. Happen to have a melee. Like fire decoys could help. Don't really need the electric lamp. In this case, I'll save that for partners as well. Stamina shot could be helpful. Start off with weak vitality. I shall bring some dusters. good enough for now. No bolt thrower this time, but still enjoy the crossbow. Alright, main priority here. Don't really care about the stars and such, as it evolves as it happens. Main priority is just finish those hellhounds, and if we do have a butcher, we will go for that as well. For the weekly 5 out of 10, so we're trying to finish that Sunday. Definitely play with Discord partners, if nothing else. If Moog and these other ones continue to fall through and get busy with their other families and life and schedule, you know, as it happens. I've been offline with some myself lately because it's not feeling great, so I'm feeling better here this weekend though. Fun time, figure out this other stuff tomorrow. So be good for now. Let's finish these hellhounds. Never make that mistake again of doing 4 out of 5 meatheads and saving that for the next day and never actually coming on. But Horace Bickford, I don't know if he will be any like the last great hunter we retired, but we're never retiring again. I think if you do get a kill, maybe you get always those guaranteed like $200 or $300 hunt dollars. I'm really not too sure how that works, but could look it up in the wiki maybe, or ask someone really experienced. I'm sure they'll know. But he's a good looking hunter. Tier 2 eye patch here. One of the new models, I think. But we'll just have to see if he can hold out his equipment and the rest as we carry on. Try to make the most of it, but solo life is hard, you know. I just do not want to go to the Discord because we're probably going to see the ping is not ideal. So could get off, play a little bit, a few minutes here off stream, but it's just a few hellhounds. Playing more Saturday or Sunday for sure. Hopefully get that weekly, at least give it a fair shake. Play off stream if that seems to be the best. Otherwise we'll stream. Really good hype of last night. Alucard and Marshmallow kind of in the chat. It was really lovely. And a nice raid last night for fun chats as well. So sadly no one here in these 2 hours yet, but still hold out hope for future good fun. And yeah, 800 it's me and the Sinning Saint. It was very nice chats last night from the mobile stream after Marshmallow and Alucard came in. So thank you to all of them for making the stream special and good fun. Stayed a bit too late on those mobile games, but oh, what do you know, solo butcher, so we'll be going for that for my 1/2 if possible. Just give me a half, bro. Alright, let's turn up the volume a bit. Prioritize those hellhounds. No rush really here to banish or anything else, so if we get it the first clue, I guess we can try. See how this good looking hunter makes out. And the ping, green, don't be deceived. I believe this is where to Lawson, the other area Moog and I fought for end of the prestige fight. Maybe it was around here. Alright, back to the real game. See what happens. Early-ish spawn here. I feel the view feeling kind of weird. I'd rather not go quick play for the hellhounds, or butcher anyway. Got enough quick play for now. Finish the achievement, so there's really no reason to play it now and then, or maybe daily or weekly, but not a big deal. Climb up there. It's weird coming to the main game after all that trials and such, but slow load. Bloodless, so I know that helps. From where it does. Alright. It's out to windy and take my time, hopefully scat out some hounds here. What else to do? good as opportunity as we're gonna get. So. That's the deal for one. Butcher, somewhat. Ruthless game, certainly more challenging. Stuff alone too. Just changes your perspective on it. Oh, Penny's green for now. Start rubber banding, but that's always gonna happen. Just level up internets. That's Arden. I should Loveless, so it's less water level 2. Crossbow pretty good. So, I might avoid that Arden altogether. One of my preferred places to be. Good choice. Awesome, good. Just spawn here. Crazy. Flash bomb. Extra room. Alright, standing there. Good. Right down there, yep. Sounded like it. Taking it. Yep. Traveling through Nichols and Hemlock. Scary sounding guns. Early stamina shot. I could really use that later, but vitality. Need that for grabs. Just do it all the time. Can't stick the fork actually in it. Because that would be quite. It doesn't work like that. Pretty close there. Whereabouts of the butcher? Strange goings. Make some use of that stamina shot, Dennis. My dogs, yes. It's my dogs. The reason for the season. Buster's not going to be great against them. I should keep that in mind. But use my officer unless I have to. So pretty good. Well, that's 2. Right? Wait. Yeah, 2. Alrighty, so it's 2 at least, so nothing else came of this round. Got that. No use for VoIP lately. I use it sometimes. Oh, there it is. Okay. See what else here, guys. Crossbow rounds. Interesting. Technically, this is the same crossbow. This good hunter used, but a whole different man here. So let's see what happens. best I can with eyes open, but it's so easy. Plenty of people fighting. I should find no shortage of bodies if I look around. Need them, but some gear and there it goes. Yeah, it is here at Hemlock. What do you know? In position, but there should be plenty more other hunters converging. I'm not gonna run with my stamina shot. Wouldn't be too advantageous. So I do that with the team, but not alone. Unlock and hide. Take my position in the ruins, I guess. It's moving as it gets closer, but oh yeah, this is a pretty nasty area. Too many options here. So I have to wait it out and then strike when the iron is hot. Plenty of teams I'm fighting. It's a duo fest around here, so I don't know what we're gonna be able to do here, but go for the. One is a long way to extract too, so actually maybe it's better to not go over right away. I've already used my stamina. There's still a lot of ground to cover, so even if they have sight, it's still only a duo against me. It's probably best to not strike early then. Could try that strategy, see how it works out. But it's a long way to the extract, so. Not much reason to go for it initially, since we have to run all the way across the map. And having used that stamina shot, my options are a little more limited, so really just gonna be whoever gets out with it and continues to fight over it. I have no way to predict, surmise how this will play out, but some strategies. Blow stuff up and whatever. Yep. Reason to get killed. Yeah, that's pretty close. Interesting dynamics. It's fun to be more like a spectator observer, but it's only so long. Here on the side. God. Ask someone to team up with. Not likely to work. Easy. Out for blood. I tell who may be approachable and friendly. It's best to assume they are not in this game, specific game. Blue shade just kicked in, just in time. More birds, so no other hunters are incoming. That is the vanish finishes it off here. Areas would die in the butchers. Can hear some stuff, but it's hard. It's up for grabs. Probably hunt me down no matter what I do, so. That's better. Died. Oh, stopped my healing. I couldn't get out there. That is intense combo packs. Okay, so yeah, concertina traps somehow undisturbed that entire time. And ran right into that. So yeah, fair enough indeed. And it sucks they like canceled my shot. I don't know how it did that. I could have had a chance to fight back, but I noticed it canceled it. I just tried to run. Yep, that was a good one. Everybody died. Solo bounties, as expected. Oh man, could have made it out there maybe with one, but People were holding their ground, however many was left at that point. So, certainly fair enough. And some fun crossbow style while it lasted. But yeah, concertina trap went in the wrong direction. I should have backed out, but just the way it went. So, what can I say? All these duos and one other solo. Alright, back to it soon. Lost our 5 stars. Big deal. I did not get the Hellhounds. That is the real unfortunate thing. I guess we will try a quick play. Damn. Alright, last chance for a Hellhound shotgun here. It's just a shotgun, but yeah. I'll try one more for that, and I'm going to have to take a little intermission or in for the night. Dragon Raid tonight looks like they're hyping other people for a sub badge, but we'll get to it soon. See other stuff tomorrow. That was rough there. A little bit rough. Alright, we're going to go help and get ready on the things. So we'll try a quick play just because of more likely to find Hellhounds. 3 Hellhounds, I mean, come on, we've had much better success. 150 Hellhounds, 175 Hellhounds, however many it was before. We can get the last 3 here. But it's just a daily, it's never as good as the weekly. Blood bonds. It's really just money. Stuff you can buy with money anyway. So, nothing really unique, but we'll try it one more time for the heck of it. And then another mission. See about mobile streams tonight. I got pretty early morning, so maybe not. Maybe before we go to the mobile stream, just play a bit mobile and tell you guys any main highlights, anything outstanding. But yeah, we should be good for now. So we shall see. Figure it out. All right, very quick play to attempt our final 3 4-legged friends. Really no way to control their spawn. And they don't always spawn by clues, really. It's just a random part of the map. So I think I'll just avoid the clues with my saber. Yeah, I was feeling it'd be a saber or something like that. And we could just explore the map randomly. Maybe get the wellspring just because it might help. I don't know. Hellhounds are random, just like hives and all. Most of the monsters. Some, are more likely to spawn by clues than spawns. For the most part, not really. But anyway, fun night celebrating our 6 months sub badge. Fun. Get to those follow remotes here at the end. And just see you guys tomorrow then. Do a bit of rehearsal, or I'll do a RL stream for that if I can, and see how it feels for camera position and live, Look at this. Bowspring on a... I did die to this last one. It's a horse. Bowspring on the tractor, though. I'll just explore the map randomly. Trying to get Hellhounds. Go the opposite way if that would help. Not really. Try to get to open areas wherever they could spawn, but if we get 3 together, that would be ideal. Other monsters and such, but just want the Hellhounds. Cold. I had good luck with them before at the sound, but can't exactly predict it, Shoot. They're not really in densely packed areas either. Just have to know the compounds where they could spawn. They're not likely to spawn in the middle of the forest, though, so this isn't good. Maybe up there. Pelican. I've seen them before. Shotgun, friendly shotgun. I did get ambidextrous, so the pistols would have been better, but king green, you know, rubber banding. It's better sometimes than others. I don't know. Alright, where could they spawn here? I'm trying to think the structure and layout of the map, but it's tough. It's a little bit tough. Where could they be, guys? Spawn. Yeah, I gotta like upper lower to south. That's a good place. I feel like. It's all going crazy, both sides of me. Crazy action. Decided to go in that last round because the duo would have got it anyway, so. Not that much different results. Chase them down. Find close quarters. Quarry, maybe? Try to envision the map. It's hard, like foggy twilight like this. I feel like they could be around here. It's very tricky. Trying it out though. Hunters don't care. I'm looking for hellhounds or not. There's really not much point in trying to reason with them. Using the VoIP their last round wouldn't have made any difference, I feel like. I mean, it could, but in most cases, not. We'll finish this off. I feel like they can be here, sure. If not, I'll go to lower to south. Well, they've still like in the open, like flat areas like this. It just seems more likely to spawn. Come on, game, you know what I need. 3 hellhounds, you know exactly what I need. Came to me before when I had those 125, 150 in 2 weeks in a row. Close together. It's barely spawning any monsters. So I guess I'll go upper to south. I don't get the rift there. To lose that star that last way, but that's how it goes. Tried to save it for Moog, he got otherwise passed. Didn't even let me know what happens, but it will let him slide for Dragon Champion, you know. They get certainly more leeway and flexibility schedule than the average player. A great community member here in the lovely Dragon's Roost Twitch TV. Full-time streaming live on Discord, shows on Twitch TV. Birthday stream coming up less than a month. First birthday on stream. Our first Halloween on stream, and then our first Christmas on stream. And first New Year's Eve on stream. Go on to other stuff. When we get to around Easter, it'll be a full year. We started streaming, so pretty good fun. Now where? Oh, I hear them, I hear them. Let's turn up that sound. Can just get 3 in a row, please. Really don't care, run out of time or whatever on this. Boy. I heard them though, somewhere up here. Yeah, one right there. Sounds like multiple hunters. Run across the bridge. See you later, buddy. Take care. Bye-bye. That's funny. Sound is weird, man. Yeah, running on down. Nothing I need to do with him here. It's pretty funny to watch a hunter running away after not seeing anyone for so long. This will be better for my loadout. Scottfield fire is so slow. Try it out. Too bad the quartermaster yet. Another riff for that. I swear I heard those dogs. good I stopped running in time because I heard all this other commotion. They didn't notice I was there. Hellhounds! Is better for highs, but still is a premium weapon you have to reach. Oh, I heard you, doggies. Whoa! Oh, I heard them. There goes the ping, 500 in. We're gonna bit off stream soon. I don't mind for the most part on stream. It's all how you play it, really, not so much how your lag is. Most of our most epic moments on stream, except of course the tomahawk kill I got one morning after stream lag. Of course, right as I get to that. Really cannot tell where these hellhounds are. I heard those ones earlier, I must have just missed them. He's giving another spawn then, because I'm not going to be able to go back at this point. However this works back, there's no going back. That's for sure. Just be shooting the place up with Scottfields if we do get the chance, but... Wild West shootout, if I could only find 3 doggies for a nice shotgun. Moving forward to play with partners on stream and off stream. Celebrate our 6-month sub badge. It's just not happening. I need 3. Got freaking all 300 this couple weeks. But just the final 3 are not spawning. Oh, look at that leaderboard. Has that always been there? They added that recent patch, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, it would change names. Somebody else gets it, but that's the deadly nature of quick play, yes. Dog eat dog, and big disadvantage to the actual wellspring carrier. But sometimes you get lucky, as we saw in Throw Hammer or Run Tomahawk Kill and quick play. That's all you need for certain achievements and goals. Scour the map for the Hellhounds. If I knew more about what encouraged them to spawn, I would certainly be doing it, but I guess it's only a 15-minute match, so let's spend the whole potential 50 minutes for the bounty hunt. No, it's not in the cards this time, it seems like. It's just a shotgun, but we've come this far. Dexterous, give us something. Last chance really around Pearl here. It's on to die at Heritage, so I don't know. Sure, anything else I can do? Encourage these hellhounds to spawn. Just not in the cards today. Not as embarrassing as that meathead, 4 out of 5, but still kind of silly. So far. Get the hellhounds. They refuse to spawn for me. I mean, I did hear the one. They did give me one chance. I just didn't follow it. So. I guess. I tried. Shotgun will have to be popped the old-fashioned way. Don't have time to see it out any more rounds for now, so we will forgo maybe this time. Right to the action. Straight to action. Right in there. Inside. guys. Back and forth. Hit him. Somebody else, though. Do that ambidextrous. Now or never. Look at that sparks. So close. Out of time. At least I went for it, you know. Don't with precision. That makes sense. I'm sorry to cut that one off there, interception, but such were the angles. Alright. Well, that is that, guys. We will pick up some hunt tomorrow. And some other great games, the great times. We shall see. Enjoy for now. Good games all around. No hellhounds, but still an interesting time over there. Really not many options with that amount of time left. But it's still pretty cinematic and exciting, so we enjoy some fun there. Alright, celebrating our nice 6-month sub badge here tonight, guys. I will see you again soon. We'll be back to it shortly. And please enjoy your new follow remotes as well. We have Love, Hi, GG, Blue Dog, Smile, and a new sigil for our new red version of the sigil there. So, guys, enjoy. I'll catch you shortly. And it will be great. Alright, see you then, guys. Looking good for now. With this little buddy here for the future. Little purple takes its place till the next version shall arise. Alright, catch you in a bit, guys. I think that'll do it for tonight. Good night for now. Thanks to any lurkers, anyone came by. Look forward to chatting with you. Have a nice time. Next time. But good night for now. Alright, see you then, guys. Gonna be great. Enjoy the fun stuff. Catch you later. Nice. Gonna be great. Enjoy the fun stuff. Catch you later.